Hey everybody, welcome to another stream of consciousness. So I wanted to come to you today to give you another message, one that came to me again. My stream's been going on for a week and a half without a video. So today my main message is going to be harnessing the animal wisdom. What can animals from the wild teach from us? Specifically, the lion and the sheep. So the reason why I wanted to do this video today was because I've been feeling a lot of turbulence lately. I don't know if you guys have. Anybody who's been on Facebook or goes to any shopping mall or anywhere in public feels a lot of tension right now. There's a lot of political tension, there's a lot of medical tension, and if I had a house on a lake somewhere, I would be there with no Wi-Fi and be perfectly happy. But unfortunately, I have to get groceries and go to other places like Walmart, which brings me to the major breakdown of turbulence that I had this week and why I wanted to come up with my stream for everybody. So the last straw after a long week of criticisms, you know, when you post things on Instagram or Facebook, if you don't agree with someone else or they don't agree with you, you're going to get a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And a thumbs down can rock your world, especially if it's nasty and somebody really comes at you. So we have to deal with criticism all the time, from our kids, from society, from our parents, even as adults, and our workplace. So I got some criticism online and I deleted those posts because I felt like, what is my purpose in even putting that out there? I was enraged last week and I'm over it now, and I realize it probably isn't doing any good. I think I like to bring some truth, but my sarcasm gets the best of me at times, and I know that that isn't the best way to be. For me, I know that's not living my best life and harnessing my best self. So I'm going to go to the story, and then I'm going to talk about the animal wisdom and what they can teach us in our lives. So the story, I was at Walmart and I had to get a couple things, and I see a security officer on the outside of Walmart. Poor woman, dressed in dark clothing, wearing a dark mask, and it was hot out. And I said, "Why are you here?" She's like, "You just have to put your mask on. It's just a new mandate, and now we're just enforcing it." And I said, "I'm really sorry that you have to sit here, and I know that this is your job, so I appreciate it." She's like, I just can't. So could you just put your mask on?" Sure. Okay, I did it for her, and I'm doing it for people in there. But people can't stand if I don't have a mask on. It's become, you're either a murderer and not following the law, the rules, or just the opposite. And they have a political alignment with either side. For me, it's more about following a rule that I don't necessarily understand and have dug deeper into the why is this really happening. If I don't have on a mask and everyone else does, who's at risk? Me. That's another story. So anyway, I went in, I put my mask on, and then I went to go find white vinegar. You think that's easy? I'm going to make myself some salad dressing for a dish. Do you think I could find any white vinegar? None. Not one. There was red wine, one bottle, and then some apple cider vinegar, which I didn't need. That's when I completely had the breakdown from all the week long of criticisms, and then it was this. I saw myself standing there. You ever see yourself stand there, but like your other self is tipping over a table or losing your mind? I felt like I was a caged puma, let out and just gonna swipe the shelves. I just couldn't take it anymore. Why is there no white vinegar? Everybody can't be making the same dressing right now. So I said to the boy stocking the shelves, again, there's no chickpeas today or quinoa either. He goes, "People use it for cleaning." All of a sudden, we're so clean. So clean. How about soap and water? My grandparents used soap and water. I don't know. So I just lost it, and I said, that's it. I can't do this anymore. So either I'm just going to order things online or deal with it, because there's nothing I can do about it. Decide to go and call ahead, when is the white vinegar in, and just leave it for me outside. So I don't even have to go in there. That's going to be my choice from now on, because it's 95 degrees and it's too much for me. It can be fine for someone else. It's not okay for me. So where do the animals come into this? Sometimes you have those days in your life where you feel like a crazy animal, right? And I did. I felt like a crazy animal, but that's not productive. It's not even productive for me. So then I went home and I searched spirit animal things, and then all of a sudden things just started to come to me about a lion. And it's funny because I grew up in Lions, New York, and our mascot was a lion. And they're fearless, they're courageous, they're brave. You know, they're mascots for schools. And then I go, what is the deeper meaning behind a lion? And I'm thinking about the Lion King, the movie, and the lion sits there quietly, peacefully, does what he has to do. He doesn't ask anybody any questions. Hey, Nala, how do you feel about that? Do you think I should do it or shouldn't I? I really want to live my dream and go get these hyenas, but I'm scared of what people are going to say. I just don't know. She's sitting there licking her paw going, boy, just do it. Just go do it. As humans, we overthink everything. Yes, we are a higher level, the highest level animal. I don't know, that's kind of debatable. I think about the dolphin. They're pretty smart, and all they do is smile and swim and play, right? If we could all just be the dolphins, but I digress. So the lion, he's going to do what he needs to do. The animal kingdom just does. They live from instinct. They do what they need to do. And so for this situation, I'm thinking about my life. I want to be courageous. I want to be brave. I want to be fearless. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't need to hunt. But I want to have those characteristics within me, because when I do those things, then I'm living my best life. I went to go live my dream. I'm trying to, right now, talking to you, hoping this will turn into something. I don't know, at least I'm trying. So lions don't say shoulda, coulda, woulda. They just do it. And if they're on the savannah, and the savannah is no longer life-giving, it's been fed over, it's just dried up, the herd moves on to the next one. So like if you think about your life, what savannah are you trying to keep happening? Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Is it people in your life? Is it a situation where you're trying to make it happen, or you're trying to create life of something that's just no longer viable? Be like the lion. Let it go. Be strong and courageous enough to say, I'm done, and you move on. I'm done being upset about this. I'm going to move on. I'm going to be strong and courageous. I don't want to keep sitting here and thinking about my dream someday, 10 months later. I'm going to take some steps and do it. I'm not going to stay in this anymore. I'm going to leave and find something else that's life-giving. Which brings me to another animal I think is a friend of the lion. It's called the camel, but it's the rogue camel. So the camel, and I can just picture this cartoon in my mind, saying, I've had about enough of these straws, and he's walking around with a sign that says, justice for camels, justice for camels. Not one more straw, and I'm taking this off my back, and I'm going to join that lion. You don't have to be the camel who keeps on taking straws. You can have that lion-hearted, fearless, courageous self that lives in the face of criticism and blocks it out and moves along, lets it go. You can do that. We can all do that. Or the other animal that is prevalent out there right now is the mentality of the sheep. Sheep get a bad rap. They're docile, they're gentle, they're kind and loving, they're following. You want, like if you work in a school, you want your kids to be the sheep in the hallway. You want to be able to drive them around. It's okay. There are black sheep though. I'm definitely a black sheep. I don't like to follow, especially rules I don't understand, that are given to me by sources I don't trust. And that in itself brings a lot of criticism. And another thing with the sheep is they follow fear, they follow anxiety. And if you're a human being and you're feeling like you're being a sheep, maybe you're shutting down your voice and your dreams. And you go, well, I got to follow these guys around this pen in circles. And I'm afraid. I don't want to stand up for myself. Your personal code of ethics. Are you a lion or are you a sheep? And it's hard to get away from the herd. It's hard. I know that. And what I want to say to you is, as soon as you take a step out of that corral and you decide you're going to be a black sheep, or you're going to become the lion-hearted sheep that's like, no thanks, Bob, I am leaving this herd. Where's that camel? He's on the outside going, justice for camels and sheep. Let's do this. Right? I think that we can find a place within ourselves that says we can be kind. That's my message. Loving, respectful, speak with integrity, have joy, think about other people, but we still have to have our voice be heard. We just do. And the lion is a loud, roaring voice. You can have that loud, roaring voice inside you. You can live your dream. What dream are you letting stay in the pen? Let that out. Put it across the wild world and become what you want to do. It doesn't matter what it is. Does it bring you joy? Does it bring you peace? Does it make you feel alive? Are you excited about it? Does it make you happy? then do it. If it doesn't do any of those things, then stop doing it. Do we have to pay the bills? Of course we do. Do we have to do things we don't like? Yes. But on the way to our dreams, we do those things, but we're on the way to our dreams. We are like the lion, courageous, brave. You can do it. And I think about one last thing is a little comment from a movie. I think it's As Good as It Gets with Jack Nicholson and Helen Hunt. Great movie. And she said, stop ruining everything by being yourself. I laughed at that, but what she really meant was his neuroses, his overthinking, his never moving forward and just getting stuck. That's what was ruining everything. When he stepped out of his I have to step on the lines or off the lines, when he became his real, true, lion-hearted self, that's when his life changed. And I want you to feel how your life can change. So look up spirit animal lion and see if that resonates with you. If that does, send me a little message. Email me. Let's talk about it. I hope everybody has a fantastic Sunday and a great week. Remember, if that Savannah is dead, move on. You can live your courageous best life. Thinking of all of you. Have a great day.